Beep, 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 beep.
Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. Data to do, it's simply true, we're the Sexperts.
And we're recording, and intro music, and hi there! Welcome to the Sexperts. I am your host, Dr. John T. Alumnus, Senior Certified Professional Midwife, SCPM.
And I'm Delilah. Hey there, killer beekeeper.
Killer dude. And
Not that kind of killer.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But we are the Sexperts, and we're coming to you live every week with a different topic, different location, different attitude sometimes. How are you feeling today, Delilah?
I am feeling happy, which is not the case every week. It's quite different. I'm delighted to be here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm delighted to talk about sex.
Yeah.
I'm delighted to share my knowledge and hopefully inspire some people to make sweet, sweet love tonight.
Like honey, huh?
Like honey.
And tell everyone where we are.
We are at an adult game, like video game arcade called Dave and Buster's.
Yes, yeah. And sorry for there's a lot of background noise. We tried to corner ourselves away back here at the skee ball. Nobody likes to play skee ball anymore. That's kind of weird, right?
Well, that's because you've been running around blocking everyone's shots. Saying, get that weak shit out of here.
Oh, not in
and
my
waving
house.
your finger. Yeah. You're the Dikembe Mutombo of skee ball.
They told me that back in high school, too, which is weird. All right. Well,
Some things never change.
That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. It's a Tupac version. Screw you, David Hornsby.
I recognized it.
No, Bruce Hornsby. Screw you, Bruce Hornsby. Anyways, I gotta get some hand sanitizer. All this,
And
crud and stuff going on.
Screw you, Bruce Hornsby, and your E Street Band.
All right, listen, we got to get to the topic of the day, which I'm surprised this has not been a topic over the years. We've been sexperting for 70 plus years or something, and I can't even count the days. But
If we had a calculator, we could figure it out.
you say calculator? That is not the topic of the day. I'll put that on my memory banks, though. Calculator. How many cocks have you? No. All right. The top of the day is a festive one for the season's greetings. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming in my butt. Okay, now Santa Claus is coming to town, and we're going to spell it on the website, Cumming. Thank you. Well, actually, this is weird because Simon H. as well as James R. Wrote this suggestion in almost simultaneously. James R.'s was a little different. His was Santa Claus is coming on my face. So, I don't know. We'll talk about all that in just a little bit. I don't want to get too chatty because we have a very special guest.
Sounds like a pretty academic topic.
Let's welcome our guest. Hi there. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me. This is awesome.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
I'm
as
like
well.
in tears.
I
know, it's crazy.
You are crying a little bit. Do you need a napkin?
I have like overly wet eyes. Just overly wet.
Could you please introduce yourself to our audience? And I hope your thing is that you have overly wet eyes.
It is one of my many things.
Okay, go ahead.
My name is Ashley. Mm-hmm. Ashley Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice to be here
Yeah.
today. I'm so overcome with emotion right now.
No, that's great. Yeah. What do you do, Ashley? Ashley Nelson?
Well, I have a really, really fulfilling job.
Yeah.
I make pens.
Oh, great.
Wooden pens.
Yeah.
It's really just. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional.
Oh,
again.
you
Are these pens for like livestock?
Yes. Yes, and thank you for actually thinking of that, because usually I have to explain and it's this whole thing. But there's a really huge surge in keeping chickens.
Oh, yeah.
Outside, and even in Norfolk, I think because it was past year. And so I actually create homes for livestock.
That's sweet.
It's so fulfilling. So, you just can't have them running around.
You are crying.
You can't just have free range chickens.
Yeah, you can't. No, that's a misnomer. No, but they're really free.
Are we free?
See,
Something to think about. You are crying again, though. I am actually worried about your eyes.
They are overly wet.
Are you allergic to fun?
I'm allergic to a lot of things.
Yeah.
And honestly, the pollen in this area kills me.
Oh,
so
my bad.
And I'm outside a lot.
Yeah, talk about what you're doing right now, Delilah. You have pollen all over you.
Yeah, I came coated in pollen.
Oh, the bees.
I keep a specific type of bee. It's known as a killer bee.
Why is it a killer?
Because it can kill you.
With the pollen?
I mean, not one of them can't kill you, but if like 10 of them found you like on a street, they could kill you.
In a dark alley?
Yeah.
Why? But what motive? I need motive. Murder needs motive.
Okay,
motive.
Everyone knows bees are starting to disappear mysteriously. And I think the only bee tough enough to live in this modern world is the killer bee. So my efforts in repopulating the earth with bees is starting with my colony of killer bees.
So you have a different perspective. I would think the only bee that has the gumption, the resilience to live in this modern day would be the single dad bee.
I like a version of that, the carpenter bee. Actually,
what is a carpenter bee?
They bore into wood.
Oh,
yeah.
My boss is a Jewish carpenter bee.
Oh.
So do they give you troubles, the carpenter bees, with your woodwork?
Yes, absolutely. I'm constantly shooing them away.
Shoe bee.
Shoe bee, shoe. Get. Speaking of get, let's get to our topic of the day, which is Santa Claus is coming my face. Ooh, Santa Claus is coming, but woo, Santa Claus is coming all over.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
I mean, who are you building these pens for?
Well, I thought we were going to talk about the topic of the day, Delilah.
Yeah, I just got to get these questions
No,
out.
Sure.
I really
understand.
appreciate the question, because I think a lot of people, I say, I build pens, and they just move on with their life, and they don't really seem interested in me.
And if you have an accent, then
Is that where the tears come from?
Yeah, I'm just in a constant state of needing validation. And
You've come to the right place.
Thank you.
because this is all about you and the topic of the day, which we'll get to in just a little bit. But let's go back to you. So, are you need validation? Do you have mother, father? Who is your social support?
Well, it's really my cat.
Oh,
Who lives in a pen in my home.
And you made the pen.
Yes, of course. So, I mean, it's full circle, really.
Is it kind of like the cobbler's kid? It's got the worst pen. Like,
Wait, no.
Copper's kid? Do you mean like a priest kid situation?
I think the cobbler's
Preacher's
kid has
kid?
the worst shoes, right?
Cobbler.
I've never heard that before.
Oh, the cobbler's kid has the worst shoes. The hairdresser's kid has the worst haircut. Okay,
Yeah.
I see where you're going.
Have you heard that before? I've never heard that before.
It's a thing.
I don't think it's a thing
Yeah.
at all, but I think he just made it up, and it does kind of make sense.
Something is just blowing my mind right now. What if my children are not good at sex
I have the worst sex.
I have the worst sex. Delilah,
Well, it's a good thing you didn't have any.
what are you talking about? I have
Any
kids.
sex?
No, type of sex. It's not, turkey bait, in vitro. She's in an iron lung, so no, I have kids. You've met my kids before, Delilah. I don't
Did
know
you
what
shove a turkey baster up an iron lung?
not the iron lung, all right? That's not what we call my wife Mildred's vagina, okay? No matter how much you want it to be. Listen, okay, let's get back to Ashley Nelson. What about your relationships? You ever had an older mistress than an iron lung, or anybody?
Ever find a man you wanted to pen down?
Yes, I'm currently single.
Yeah. Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just broke up with someone recently.
I'm sorry to hear that. You're tearing up. Here, let me get you some of these Dave & Buster's napkins.
I can't.
Dab
Thank
'em.
you. These are really nice. They're soft.
Yeah, dab them though. Don't rub.
Oh no,
Dab.
no, that'll ruin your makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just broke up with someone recently. We just didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things. He knows what I do for a living. He knows what's important to me, and
Oh, you're crying out.
I'm so sorry. I'm crying
Yeah,
again.
yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah. It's starting to get in your mouth though. That's kind of gross.
Starting to make me sad.
I know. I don't mean to bring it down. No, I broke up with him. He really just didn't understand. Mm-hmm. He let my cat outside.
Oh,
Out of the pen?
Out of the pen. He was in the bathroom. I just, I had to put my foot down.
God, I'm crying now.
I mean, what kind of life would we have?
Not only am I a sexpert, but I'm also an empath. And this
Yeah.
is very difficult.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let's talk about something happy.
let's talk about your boyfriend again. Then you guys must have had some happy times, right?
Yeah, I mean, we went to the zoo a lot.
Yeah. Oh,
There's a lot of pens.
There's a lot of I call the zoo my happy place.
I see. PEN. I get it now.
Have you not gotten
wait.
it this whole time?
No, PIN.
It's PEN.
PEN is something you write with, right? PIN
It is
something
also
that's
an enclosure.
See, I'm a visual learner, and that's why I have a podcast. So I was thinking PIN the entire time. Okay, never mind. Yeah, but back to the zoo.
You thought she put her cat in a PIN?
I mean, people who collect butterflies put.
Hey, you can put a whole
Push
ship.
pins.
You can put a whole ship in a bottle. You can put a cat in a pen.
God, that makes me really sad that it's not. Oh,
I'm sorry.
I know,
I'm going to
that's
start
okay.
crying again.
no.
Okay,
If
happy
you cry,
place.
I cry.
And then he'll cry.
No, you're crying. Stop crying.
So I'm sorry. I can't help it.
I can't help it.
I can't cry.
I
'cause
have
if,
wet eyes.
Well, now you're wetting my eyes.
if I cry and the killer bees sense weakness, they will attack.
Oh, speaking of wetness, Santa Claus is coming on my face. Woo! Santa Claus is coming in a rug. Santa Claus is coming on down the chimney. Cumming, which is our top of the day. And it's our top of the day because Santa Claus is a man, and he has certain needs.
Do you think he keeps the reindeer in pens?
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
There's no doubt in my mind.
see, we've been over this. We've had a few guests who have confirmed that Santa Claus is real, but I'm still of the opinion that guy is just a.
I think he's real.
You think he's real?
I think there's enough scientific evidence to prove that there is a real Santa Claus.
See, science.
Where do you think your presents come from? I'm not buying them for you.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. I've never bought you anything.
NORAD tracks him every year. What is that, fake news? No, it's real.
Yeah, but what is NORAD? Who is NORAD?
It's
The
NORAD is
National Oceanic
Research
Research and Development people.
See,
Group.
whatever. All right. Listen, let's play speed ski ball. You ready?
Someone should. Nobody else is playing.
Well, I don't want them to, but I want you guys to.
Well, here's some tokens.
So, I'm gonna open up. I'm crying again. I'm remembering my Christmases as a child. We would go to Chuck E. Cheese, me and Mama and Papa, and we had this game because I was such a sad little lonely little turd.
Can you call
know?
them Mama Alanese and Papa Alanese?
Yeah, Mama Alanese. Mama Alanese told me that anytime I felt sad, I could come to Chuck E. Cheese with an adult supervision, by the way, and just throw my cares up that ramp.
Up the ski ball ramp.
Yeah. So why don't you guys go ahead and do this?
Chuck E. Cheese and Alanese.
Let's go ahead and throw our cares up the ramp. So here we go. We'll put a quarter in. Oh, that didn't sound very good. Here, I'll put another quarter in. There we go. And now we have a bunch of balls here. And why don't you go first, Delilah? Go. Well, you have to wait. Hey, you have to. You jumped the gun, Delilah. You're not supposed to throw it. You're supposed to throw your care and announce your care as you're throwing up the ramp. All right.
Mom!
Okay, well, you missed. Good. All right. But it's good. You got your mom out there. You can expand if you want to, not just about, your mom.
That's all I have to say.
Okay, good. All right, go ahead, Ashley.
Okay.
Oh, the tears are welling up. Oh, she's got a good wind up here. Oh.
It's for everybody who ever told me I'd never accomplish anything in my life.
Oh, my God. That is... We're getting everything off our chest here. Here we go. Mildred, never give me a blowjob. Ah! There we go. Never once.
She's in an iron lung.
Well, you can sneak things in there.
Like turkey paste.
There's a glory hole in the iron lung.
An iron lung is an amazing thing. Turkey baster goes in, baby comes out.
It all seems very clinical.
All right, Delilah, your turn. We got another ball. We each
Are
have
we
another ball.
still doing it?
Do it. You're crying. You're crying. Oh,
Dad!
oh God. Did you just shart? It smells real bad over there, Delilah.
Everything's just coming out.
Oh, that's okay.
Don't ask me about my shots.
Maybe your crying is not from the eye hole, but from the bee hole.
Hey, we all cry in our own way.
Oh, no, that made me sad. Okay.
I'm just thinking about crying buttholes now.
Don't worry, Ashley. There's a lot more where that came from. Here we go. All right.
Okay.
Ashley, go ahead. Roll it up the ramp of truth, the ramp of solitude. Oh!
I need to keep that one to myself.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, wow, you got a 5,000. Good score.
If you keep it to yourself, it comes true.
Oh.
That's what I'm hoping.
All right, here we go. All right, the last ball. This better be a good one. Here we go. Let me wish upon a star here. Oh, I wish Delilah was a better co-host. Oh, whew.
It's a little pointed.
I'm glad you got that off your mind.
Oh, wow. It went up the grand prize hole. Cool.
Oh, now the grand prize hole's crying.
Speaking of grand prize hole, Santa Claus is coming to town.
Speaking of nicknames for Delilah's butt.
Well, let's talk about our topic of the day. And I want to hear your perspective, Ashley, because I think you can talk about Santa Claus is coming to town. So that's kind of like Alan Cumming, Cumming.
Speaking of which, what city do you live in? Are you allowed to build all these animal pens in the
I'm
city?
just over in Portsmouth. They don't care what we do.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But I mean, I travel all across Hampton Roads.
Oh, the 7 cities.
Yeah.
The magical 7 cities?
Magical 7 cities.
You ever been in Disney World?
I have. Yes.
Do you like it, or
I like the enclosed parts.
like it's a small world?
Yeah. Oh man. And talking about happy places, that and my zoo. Yeah, I try to go 3 times a year.
You're kind of like Temple Grandin. You know the person who.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, do you know him personally?
Yeah.
Wow.
We've met.
You met Temple Grandin? That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, there's a conference.
An enclosure conference.
Yeah.
It's called Enclosure, the letter N.
Yeah.
How is Enclosure?
You know,
it like?
It's really great.
Mm-hmm.
The conference itself, it's all it's real crowded.
Yeah.
You know,
I
it's
can
real
imagine
crowded.
that.
You can't really move around that much. Everybody's focus is always up at the speaker, and then
Wow.
the networking activities are always in like small basement bars. So it feels like home. Yeah, it's something I look forward to every year.
Wow.
So, as I mentioned earlier, I keep killer bees, and one of my big problems is they all get away.
Oh.
Well, I was going to say earlier, you know, the bees are dying out. I think there's a reason for that.
Because they're just flying away. They're flying in outer space.
That's right. If you
Do you
kept
think you
them
could-
enclosed.
Do you think you could build a killer bee enclosure?
Of course I can.
They're very strong.
What do you think would go into just kind of help us imagineer this? What would go into a killer bee enclosure?
Well, it would be dome shaped.
Have you tried domes yet?
No.
See?
That's outside,
Dome
outside the
shape.
box.
With plexiglass roof.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have to have air holes, but they have to be really, really small so the bees can't get through.
Yeah.
I would install artificial grass on the bottom just to give them a sort of sense of what you're really trying to do with anything in an enclosure is make sure that you can trick them into forgetting that they're being enclosed.
God, that is brilliant.
That's right. But
Yep.
you want to use all artificial materials so there's no degradation of product over time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The pens that I build for people with the right budget,
Yeah.
they can withstand a nuclear war.
Well, I have my own podcast, so budget's not an issue.
I think that's fantastic.
That's good. You're probably going to need a lot of room for warning signs, too, because you have to warn people that these bees aren't the nice bees are used to.
Oh.
These are killer bees.
Well, if you walk into a pen, you're really taking your life into your own hands with any pen.
True.
Yeah.
It could be, when we incarcerate people, we put them in these big pens. When they come out, they're angry as shit. And that's what's going to happen with your killer bees. You're going to put them in a pen, and they're going to come straight for your throat.
Like every person that's ever come out of jail.
I've actually started consulting with the U.S. prison system.
Oh, man.
Try to improve conditions, test
Improve?
out. Like you said, they come out angry.
Yeah.
They're not being tricked into believing that it's home. Like I said,
They need
you
a
have
stuffed mom in the
you
corner.
have to help people forget
Oh, my God.
that they're being enclosed. Yes.
Well, I do want to get to our topic of the day, which is Santa Claus is coming to town, but you see, there's a little placard on the wall behind this skee ball machine. It says, wait a minute, I'm dusting off. It says, this enclosure designed by Ashley Nelson.
My name's all over this town.
Wait.
Are we inside an enclosure right now and we just don't know it?
Dave and Buster's is an enclosure that I built about 15 years ago.
Oh my God, Delilah, I'm freaking out.
That's too meta for me. That's too meta.
I have
for me.
claustrophobia. Okay, I can't do this.
Okay,
No.
just breathe
I can't.
deeply.
No, oh, my eyes are watering.
I got one killer bee with
No.
me. You
Oh
want
my
me to
God.
set it free?
Yes, set it free.
Please. Oh no. Oh God, it's going for that group of kids over by the ball pit.
Okay, listen, we got to get out of this enclosure. I'm freaking out. But thank you so much, Ashley Nelson, for designing our reality. Any last words? Anything you want to plug?
Well, besides that, obviously I like to plug the Push Comedy Theater because
great.
it's one of my favorite places, and they have really great shows. And
Did you design that as well?
a lot of people don't know, but yeah,
All right.
my name is on a plaque behind the TV. It's very secret.
I'm going to go look for it now.
That's right.
That's it for the Sexperts. I am your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, SCPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydair, and killer bees make killer honey.
See you sex time.
Am I supposed to close it out? No.
Da-da-to-do, it's simply true, we're the Sexperts.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.